Hi, I'm Old Sneelock. Welcome to another episode of Old Sneelock's Workshop. Today's task is to get these beams set up for the build by installing the web braces. But before I can do that, I have to move two of them off the concrete and out of the way so I can get in there and work on. There's only three of them that get these web braces on. It's the bottom three. For that to happen, I need to move all this stuff that I went to great expense and time and trouble to get put in here. But I'm going to move them out of the way, and then I want to pick these up and set them off to the side so that I can work on the concrete. I need to have those base support beams attached to the concrete underneath where all these rafters are sitting. So I have to have the rafters out of the way and with the webs attached to them, and then I can set the base beams in place and anchor them down so when Ryan comes down tomorrow we can set these 5 rafters. Put a couple of boards up as guide rails. I'm going to see if I can slide this off the end and set it on the ground. But first I have to move that picnic table. Big advantage of using the tractor. This 3-point hitch lets me raise and lower the ball so I can lift up the front end of the trailer or whatever else I'm attaching to this by sliding the ball underneath the hitch and then lifting it up. With the hitch clamped onto the ball, I can steer it around because the tractor's got a much shorter wheelbase than the truck, and it turns much sharper. So I can maneuver things around in the yard a lot easier than I can driving that big long truck. I know it's a small truck, but compared to the tractor, it's rather big. So I got some work to do on the ball. It's been sitting a while, so things are kind of rusty. And I have some dirt and junk on that couple of bolts that run the J-bolts that lock it onto the lift arms. So I got some wire brush work to do. A little bit of oil, and we go on to the next one. Okay. Now I think I'm going to set this up against the bench. Put a little oil on this one too. And I can grab a hold of the J part with a pipe wrench. Little Earl helps at everything. Okay, got that done. Work smarter, not harder. Last time I used this, we were painting the house over by Union City, so that was a good 20 years ago. Well, might have been 15. Yep, we're going to be good. Be a good project to do is to take this apart, clean it up. Well, I'm already doing most of the cleanup. But clean it up, get it wire brushed down and painted. I don't use it that often, but when I do, it comes in real handy. Besides that, it just deserves it. It's been a good tool. Be better off taking care of it than letting it go. Move the camera around here, we'll get off to the side of this thing and I'll be able to do it better than trying to do it vertically like I just did. Try and learn every time you do anything. Now, someday in the near future, I hope, I'll be doing this in the workshop. Okay, let's get this big old honker up here. Add some more weight to it. Because Lord knows we like to make things harder to move. That's a carriage bolt, so it locks into there. That's always a good thing. And we got a lock washer. Nope, just a washer. Just a nut. A little bit of oil goes a long way. See how much nicer work is when you got a workbench? Might not be the workbench you thought you was going to have, but it is a darn sight better than nothing. Can't have too much clamps. And just enough oil is a real ambiguous. Put some oil on the bolt, or on the threads, and then start the nut on there. Now this bolt is a little loose, but I don't use it for down the road travel, so I haven't bothered to put a bushing in there. If I was going to be hauling things with this, I would probably put a bushing in there and lock it down tighter. Get over and drop it on the lifting arms. Now this does two things. One, it gives a good attachment point for the ball. You know what happens when you put the ball on upside down? It doesn't work. You get all excited and you put the ball on upside down, it doesn't work. That's it. Sometimes you just got to go back and do it right. Practice, practice, practice. Always pays off. Now I spin these J-bolts around so that they go up underneath the lifting arm. Oh, that one went on good. I like it when things fit right. Now, oddly enough, I could have left that ball just like it is. Because this can mount underneath just as well as it does above. But I like putting it like this because I can reach the bolts a lot easier. I never bothered looking up the brand name or where this came from. It just showed up in one of the hauls from antique sales or junkyards or garage sales or Lord knows where. Might have come home with one of the tractors. Might have come home with this tractor. Although I think I had it with the other one. There. Now see, normally this 3-point hitch would wobble back and forth side to side, but with this on it, it locks the arms in position, joins everything together in a solid piece, makes it a lot sturdier. It's much better for maneuvering things around because the tractor can go in a straight line and the ball hitch doesn't wobble back and forth. Okay, I'm going to go clean my hands up a little bit and I'll be back.
This video is not to be viewed by anyone under the age of 13 in the U.S. or 16 in the European Union without the express written permission of the parents or the legal guardians of the underage person. Such written permission must be on file at the local government entity in charge of enforcing the rules and regulations established by the FTC. Anyone violating these terms is admitting by default that they hold harmless the owners and operators of this channel. Any and all questions should be addressed to your local branch of the FTC.